Hello viewers. One of you mentioned the other day, can I get a go on twin spin Megaways? And I have. Alas, I've just had the feature while I was mucking around with it, ready to start this video, which means I probably won't get one for another 6,800 spins. However, what I can do is quickly go through the game. It's got a 96.04% RTP. Unlike the original twin spin of 243 ways, your symbols actually get replaced here if you win, like these kings will now. So you can win more than once on a spin. So we've got 96.04% RTP. The reels can clone 2 to 6. And you need 5 scatters to trigger the free spins, which isn't as hard as it sounds. You get 15 free spins plus 1 for every extra scatter over the 5, and you can re-trigger them. Now in the free spins, when your reels join, you get maximum rows on them, 7 rows. So if this is free spins, for example, the first 2 reels there would be 7 rows. Now the final difference is the wilds. As you can see, you can get wilds on the reels, which we hopefully will see in the next couple of spins. Come on, where's a bloody wild? There you go. As you can see, there's 2 wilds. Wilds can only appear on reels 2 to 6. Now in the free spins, your wilds give you random multipliers, can give you random multipliers like Raging Rhino, 2x or 3x. However, in the free spins, you can only get 1 multiplying wild on the grid at once, unless the wild appears on the cloned reels like that. So say we had a couple of wilds in the free spins instead of them 2 7s up there, and they decided to display a multiplier, they would both obviously display whatever it was, 2x or 3x. So that is essentially what can add to the potential of the free spins. Now your wilds in the free spins, because you can only get 1 multiplier normally, the fact that you can actually get 2 wild multipliers if you hit it on the conjoined reels, they've limited it to 4 reels. So in the free spins, if you've got a 4 reel join up, which would have to be the middle 3 or which would have to be the middle 4 or the final 4 reels. So if the middle 4 or last 4 reels joined up in the free spins and a wild landed, that could display a multiplier of 2x or 3x on the wild. So theoretically, your maximum multiplier in free spins is 81 times bet, 81 times. But it would have to be the same. It could only be a 2x. You can't mix them. It's impossible to get a 2x and a 3x multiplier in the same spin. So, because you can only get 1 normally, and if you get them on the clone reels, they're going to be the same multiplier because they're cloned, obviously. So you could either get a 16x multiplier or an 81x multiplier maximum in free spins. And it calls anything over 10x a big win, which is a frigging joke. So 96.04% RTP, same sounds, music, symbols, background, reels. So they kept true to the original, which is okay. People like the original, including me, when it's in the mood. However, obviously, as you would expect, with Megaways maths, we can't have 40x for 6 diamonds and things like that with 81x wilds potential and stuff like that. So the highest pay you can get is actually 10x for 6 of a kind diamonds, 5x for 7 6 of a kind, 3x for bars, 1.5 for bells, 1 for cherries, 0.6 down to 0.4 for your card values. That's your cloning reels, that's your replacement symbols I've told you about, and there's your wild multipliers. You only get the wild multipliers in the free spins. And obviously you can't mix the multipliers. You either get a single 2 or 3x or 2, 3 or 4 2 or 3x multipliers. And you can get re-triggers, and in the free spins there are always 7 symbols on the cloned reels. Right, so that's pretty much it. I've been through all that. So now we're going to have to leave it on autoplay and get you a bonus. Now, I was just about to say, the Dash of G-Luck, it would take me 14 hours, 7 minutes and 20 seconds to get a bonus on a slot like it normally does. And just to be a bastard to me, it will take all night to get a bonus, because I'm making a video and I want something to eat, and as a result it's going to string it out and make me hungry and irritable because I can't get on with what I want to be doing. And yeah, so I'm hoping for a bit of luck that we get these 5 scatters quite quickly on. It's not, as I said, it's not as hard a proposition to get 5 scatters as you can think. Obviously get a 5-reel join up with the scatter on, or a 4-reel join up with it on. You only need 1 more, and obviously you can get 2 or 3 in view quite regularly, as you can see, 1, 2, and the rest of them coming on cascades, or avalanches as NetEnt call them. So really they've done all you'd expect with the game. They've kept it to its original appearance and sounds, what you're familiar with, like they've done with Gonzo's Quest and Piggy Riches, which is good. I mean, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, leave it, and that's exactly what they've done. Obviously the masks had to be changed on the symbols due to the increased amount of ways and the wind potential. You can get 6-reel join ups with a stack of 4 queens on them, or 3 queens, so that's, you know, 729 ways, isn't it? If you get a 6-reel join up with a stack of 3 on somewhere, 729 ways. I think you can actually get the 4 to 6 one. I think it's possible you can actually get stacks of 4. But look at the reels now and see if there is stacks of 4. There might not be, because obviously the reels have to be gimped according to how many reels you've got joined up and the payout limit, etc. But I don't think there is actually stacks. There's more than 3 on here if you have a look, is there? If you look at the 7-row reels, I think you're limited to 3 actually. Yeah, so if you get a 6-reel join up, I think you can get a 3 plus 2 like say M10s and cherries and that, but I don't think you can get, like on Queen of Riches, 4, a stack of 4 across all 6 reels for those huge pays. Don't think you can get that. There you are. So theoretically you could have got a 6-reel join up there and got 3 queens and 729 ways of each of queens and 7s, which, to be honest, I mean, 729 ways of queens is only about 400x. 729 ways of 7s would only be about, how much would that be? It wouldn't be a lot. It's only 5, isn't it? 5 times 729. So yeah, you're looking at about 3,600 odd x. So even if you got those 3 queens and 3 7s, you'd only be looking at just over 4,000 x on a 6-reel join up, because you can't, I don't think there's wilds there. But obviously, as with the original twin spin, the reels are gimped for certain permutations of joined reels. It's like on, for example, you can on twin spin, the normal 243 way version, for example, you can see 2 bars on reel 2, 2 bars on reel 1, and as you know, you get the big block of 3 bars times 3 on the last 3 reels, on the last 3 reel join up sometimes. However, you can't get, although you can see 2 bars on reels 1 and 2, you can't get them in conjunction with the last 3 reel join up, where you get the 27 ways of them on the end. So you can, the maximum bars you can get on the old twin spin, for example, is 21333, which is 54 ways. Pays 864x, because I've had it once. But you can't get 108 ways. It's not on the reel maps for the join up on the last 3 reels. So what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is this will have the same sort of setup. You'll find quite possibly there's things you see on the reels that you couldn't get on all 6 at once. Anyway, that's enough waffle. I think you've seen how it works. Join ups just as infrequent as they are on the other game for me. So I'm going to leave it on autoplay and hopefully be able to show you the free spins without too much ado. So I'm going to stick that on auto. I should get advanced settings here. At 500, that should be enough. Stop on the free spins to 1. Is that alright? We allowed that? We don't have to put a cash limit in. Okay. So, yeah, it's pretty meh, isn't it? It's just what you'd expect. It's not brilliant and it's not terrible, and the free spins do have some potential in it. It is an interesting concept, putting multiplying wiles in and making the rows maximum in the free spins. And of course you've got the extra excitement, you can cascade wins in like that, and obviously there's no increase in multiplier. But there you go, it's another 10x. So I would say for a Megaways slot you're looking at medium variance on this. You're not even looking at medium to high like some of the iSoft bets. You're looking at, I would say at best, I'd say medium variance. We could get the trigger here, go on. Bastard. Yeah, so I would say it's a medium variance game. You do get frequent wins, frequent small wins. And I think to get thousands times X in the free, thousands times better free spins, you'd have to be bloody fortunate. Looking at the maths and the pays of the game, you'd have to be very fortunate. But there will be 1000 X's on it, and when it comes out next month, or is it November it comes out, there will be 1000 X, multi-1000 X wins, no doubt. Probably not by me. But I've got to say, if I had this available, you know I like twin spin, you guys, for the simplicity and the, you know, the sort of satisfaction it gives you when those reels join up and give you the 81 or 162 or full screen wins, you know. It is quite sort of something. But I'm telling you now already, I prefer this to the original. I would rather punt 100 quid in here and stick it on autoplay than would the original twin spin. As you can see, last 4 reels, total stitch up, 4 tens and some other rubbish. Right, I'm going to come back to you when I trigger the free spins. Which, like I said, could take a while, so I'm going to go and make me and the missus a coffee. Keeping her good books, we should be watching fucking soaps if I take a coffee in there. She might be semi-pleasant for a day or something. Look at that, 4 reel join up 2 rows. Get a lot of that. Oh, come on. I reckon it thinks I'm playing for real money. It's trying to fuck me over every spin. Oh, that was a decent hit. There you go. I didn't like it when I first looked at it. I thought, could have been a bit more imaginative, but actually thinking about it, they've done pretty much what you'd expect them to do with it, NetEnt. So yeah, I've got to say, I like the game. It's a damn sight better than if you looked at my last real play video, that shite I got on the old twin spin. Right, I'll come back to you when I get the free spins. I'm off to the kettle now. I do believe we triggered the feature. Oh, 6 scatters. 16 free spins, there you go. Plus 1 spin for the extra scatter. Pretty generous that. As you can see, the cloned reels are always maximum rows. And you can see a multiplying wild down there. There's a 3x wild. I mean, the last 3 spins was about 200 spins ago. Now in that case, those 2 wilds on the clone reels could have displayed the same multiplier. Obviously they didn't because I'm playing it, but the last feature I had was 36x or something, including the trigger and spins. It wasn't great. Oh, there you go. Oh, pretty disappointing for 2 2x wilds there. Oh, and again. Oh, re-trigger, come on. Oh, not quite. It's a big win though, for some reason. That's 10x, you see, that's a big win. One away from a re-trigger there. Oh, 3 times on some 10s. Well, that was quite entertaining. I'm sure it can kick out some big wins in the free spins on occasion. That's the cat, by the way. Oh, look at that. Oh, not multiplying wilds, that's a shame. Ooh. You wanted an ace on the middle, so what do we end up with? 57x. But like I said, they do tend to come in every 200 spins. Sorry, 250 spins. So it ain't bad. I quite like this actually. I would prefer this infinitely to the original twin spin. Obviously, you've got the potential, and it just looks better, and there's more going on. So yeah, they've done pretty much all you could expect to do with it. Now, to be fair. I know Piggy Rich's Megaways is popular. How they've made that. The Big Wins app kicks out. Gonzo's Quest has kicked out at 10,000x already, hasn't it? Or more. Gonzo's Quest Megaways, sorry. And obviously you got this one now, and shortly you got Divine Fortune Megaways as well. So yeah, I'll give them 7 out of 10 for this. It's not bad at all. Well, there you go. You asked me to play it. You asked me to have a look at it, and I have. Well, a couple of you did. And yeah, I can imagine the moans in the months to come when I'm doing the real play videos. Oh, he's on that bloody twin spin Megaways again. Anyway, thanks for watching it. Let me know what you think of it when it's released, and I'll bring you some more real play videos very shortly because I've got them ready to load up, and hopefully some reviews of some decent games. So hope you're all keeping well. Look after yourselves. See you soon.